Hey YouTube, I'm the Will of DC, talking about Dan Brown's latest video and the future of YouTube for most partners, all in today's YouTube news. Today I want to talk about the bigger evolution of YouTube. The Sweetest Vegan sent me Dan Brown's latest video on Twitter last night, and if you haven't watched Dan's video, I highly suggest that you do, because he speaks so much truth to the logistical reality of YouTube, and having watched him grow up on YouTube, it's really amazing to see how well adjusted he's turned out. You definitely have to give him props for that. YouTube has gotten so big, not just in users or videos or partners or top partners, but really gotten so big that we can stop thinking about it as this insular thing. It's not really ours anymore in the sense that we control YouTube, if we ever really did, but we also don't control the celebrities or top YouTubers the way I think that we've been misled or tricked into thinking we do. As awesome as YouTube is, there is a life outside of YouTube, and as much as fun and easy it is to give the big middle finger to the rest of existence and talk about how much better we are and how funnier we are and how forward thinking and the head of the curve we all are here on YouTube, and really just kind of pat ourselves on the back, there is still a big wide world and universe out there. YouTube doesn't have to be the end game, the end all be all. We have seen top partners come and go for a few years now, and YouTube people always mourn the loss when a partner isn't doing well or falls from grace, or when someone who once was commanding a larger audience now has a smaller audience because of whatever set of circumstances. I always hear, oh my god, poor partner, their life is over, they failed at YouTube by not being the best at it. When did being the best at YouTube equal curing cancer or poverty or the ability to perform brain surgery? I'm not sure the type of comment Dan once left on his video, because I'm not him obviously, but I think anyone leaving hateful comments about his commitment, or how much he sucks now, or how much better he was before, or why is he always changing, or really anything negative about his time on YouTube thus far, you haven't listened to a thing he says, and you also aren't thinking at all, and you just don't understand YouTube. Dan has, honestly, in essence, one YouTube. This is a full-time job for many, many people, but a career for only a handful. The big YouTube network executives, not the YouTubers in the network, but the heads of them, are pretty much the only ones who have attempted to make a career of it all, with varying degrees of success and varying degrees of hidden debt. So it's hard to tell which ones are set to last and which might be bought or acquired over the next couple of years. But pretty much all top YouTubers you know are still doing this as a full-time job, not a career. For it to be a career, there has to be a road to 60 years old, in my opinion. A small business, or for some of these YouTube networks, a large business, is the way you prove to me you have a career. Millions of views now does not mean millions of views next year, or the year after that, or 20 years after that. If you think you can retire now with your YouTube earnings, or that your library will retire you, good luck. All of us are very young with many years ahead of us and no 401k or health insurance, two very big things most people need to survive later on in life. Not to mention, if you plan to have a kid or kids, let me know when the first YouTuber puts a kid through college on AdSense alone. So taking on face value the argument that this is all temporary because tastes change, and now that YouTube is as big as it is, the turnover of top partners will begin to happen faster and faster. So what's the point to all of this? What are you going to do after YouTube? And that's why Dan Brown wins YouTube. He loves YouTube and was able to take that love and his channel and what he's learned and leverage that into something else, his job with Views. And that, my friends, is a job that it's a career. Even if he doesn't stay with them till he retires, he's put himself in an industry, in a job title, in a platform that, although it's changing, still has a career path for him. If you are a full-time YouTuber now, or trying to be, you should work very hard and have tons of fun and reap all of the glory and fame and love every minute of it. But you damn well also better be learning. If YouTube went away today, could you find a job as an editor, director, sound, lighting, writing, anything? The partners I pity are not the ones who were big on YouTube and now are small or somehow smaller, where trolls think it's fun to rub it in. The partners I pity are the ones spending frivolously, not saving, and not learning, full of ego and swinging it around. One day Chase will change, because they always do. Smosh is really the exception to the rule on that one. And seriously, they've been going on 7 years, but who knows if they'll go on 17 or 20. And you might find yourself on the short end of the stick one day, and if you have learned nothing, I truly pity you. YouTube is an amazing experience all day, every day. It should always be everyone's hobby first. But if you're making money and attempting to rely on it, learn. And that's all I've got for you today. Thanks so much for watching YouTube News. As always, remember to leave all your comments down below, rate, thumbs up, and subscribe. Send to your friends if you loved it. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Have a great week, and I'll see you tomorrow on another episode of YouTube News. Bye, everybody.